Everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. Uh, we're here with Mr. Jacobs, and we have a new member of the All Elite Zone, uh, Brody. We're
Welcome,
What's
glad
Brody.
up,
to have you
everybody?
on.
What's up? What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're coming in good.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you. All right, so we're here for the AEW or our AEW Revolution review. We're gonna go by all the matches and basically give our thoughts on each match. Um, But yeah, the first match, I guess in the buy-in was Layla Hirsch versus Chris Statlander. I was going for Chris Statlander in this match. Like who are you guys going for?
Yeah, I was going for Statlander. Easily.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she was like the favorite from the beginning, I think.
Yeah, I was going for Statlander too. I noticed that there was a few by Layla Hirsch, a few botches in the match.
hmm
When
Yeah.
she was on the when she was on the middle rope. She I don't think she's ever done those moves before, or at least I can remember.
Hey,
Like
her
there was
finish was
some
good though.
yeah, the finish was good.
That finish was great.
The moonsault off the off
Yeah, the
the off the
finish was
rope.
good.
Yeah. Yep. Off
Yeah,
the third
Yeah,
rope. Yeah. That was
that
I've
was
nice. I
never
pretty
was
seen her
actually
dope.
do that
surprised she did
before.
that and landed it perfectly.
I mean, but thing is,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna deny that I am loving how they're pushing her heel persona now. I love how that they're focusing more on her heel persona and making her, kind of how she's no BS, and I'm all for that. I'm totally all
Yeah.
for that. I think it's needed for her to get that extra push. And the thing is, I'm not going to deny that she needs attention. She needs to be. She's a force.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about time they give some of the younger talent, you know, some good spotlight. The people on Dark, the people who actually deserve it,
yeah,
other than Red Velvet, in my opinion.
True.
yeah.
Because
Um,
every time I see Red Velvet on screen, I'm just like, get off.
She has
yeah,
that go
I'm
away.
sorry.
She has that go
Um,
away. That go away
listen,
heat.
I'm telling you, for me, it was all about that moonsault that she did. All right, if you guys remember, she
yeah.
dropped her
I don't
opponent,
like. I
went
don't
to
know.
go for that
Yeah.
standing moonsault and missed
Yeah.
Yeah,
completely. All right,
Horrible.
the
Yeah.
bad
That
thing
was
is when you miss and then your opponent still sells.
right.
yeah. That's
And everybody's gonna notice it. Everybody's gonna see it.
Yeah,
you're right. There's no need to sell the move if they've already messed up. That just makes it even look even more
Silly.
horrible than it already
yeah,
was.
yeah. Can
Um,
we talk? Can we talk about Statlander's physique?
Oh, she's in
yeah,
amazing shape.
Okay.
yeah,
Listen, from the start of when she first came to AEW compared to
hmm
how she looks now,
She looks
yeah.
awesome, dude. I mean, she's a perfect specimen. I would say that.
if you're not following her on Instagram, check her out on Instagram. All right. You'll see
Yeah,
her progress
definitely.
is ridiculous. Like she
Yeah,
lost a
she.
good like 50
Yeah,
pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. On her Instagram, she's always working out, always staying fit. Um,
Yeah. They've got a gym
yeah,
in the
yeah.
garage.
Yeah,
So
Her and Caleb Conley, or
yep.
from
Yep.
Impact. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
That's correct.
I feel like she's an
uh,
inspiration for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
My wife looks up to her, so definitely an inspiration. Actually, Chris Statlander is one of the main reason my wife still watches AEW on a regular basis now. So
That's awesome. That is dope.
yeah. Well, Chris Statlander won that. I mean, Layla Hirsch won that match. I wanted Chris Statlander to win that match, um,
she'll get in
but this
time. She'll
Wednesday,
get in time.
it's supposed
Yeah,
to be
it'll
Thunder
come one
Rosa
day.
versus.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Thunder Rosa versus Layla Hirsch on Dynamite. So maybe we're gonna get. I'm going Thunder
Hey,
Rosa for that match, but
you
maybe.
can't forget about this. You can't forget about this. The winner of that match gets a shot
Yeah.
at the TBS title. So,
Ah, there you
or
go.
was it the women's title? Was it the women's title?
I think it's TBS.
Um,
I think.
it's either. I think I want to say it's the women's
Yeah.
title. I could be wrong
We
though.
need
Like it's either
we
one
need
of
a
them.
good
They get
challenge
a
for
shot.
Jade though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Whoever wins that match will go against Britt Baker or Jade, but I don't think it'd be. Well, I don't know. I know they're going for a title in that match this Wednesday. But the next match on the buy-in was Hook versus QT Marshall.
Yeah.
Hook looks amazing when he comes out.
Hook's
He's
whole demeanor is just like
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I
Literally,
like
just
mean,
he's
when I mean reminds me of ECW 1998 Taz.
yes, exactly. He looks just
yeah,
like his dad coming out in the ring and everything.
Exactly. I love it. I think he needs
Yeah,
longer shorts, but that's about it.
I agree. And Taz on commentary being a proud father. I mean, that's awesome.
Oh, that's gotta feel great.
Yeah.
yeah. Hook dominate. Well, he didn't dominate this whole match because I think
No,
he actually
that
took
was
his
what was
first.
good about this match. I'm actually glad it was
Yeah,
not a squash match because if you watch
Yeah.
Rampage, you see Hook squashing
yeah,
left and
Yeah.
right, and I'm like, come on, man! I want to see
Yeah.
what a Hook can actually do. You know what I
Right.
mean? And why not put him against
yeah,
a veteran? As QT
And
Marshall.
QT actually gave him a match.
Oh hell yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
I
It was really good.
I think this was the first. Well, this might be the first time that Hook has actually taken some bumps in the ring because all his other matches have
Yeah.
been against
Yep,
like
yep,
he went against
Hmm.
Serpentico, all those other guys he dominated. They didn't do anything. But this
yeah,
match, I think
yeah.
that he
He
took
did.
his
He
first few
definitely did some
bumps.
good, solid selling in that match. No doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
He is believable. It was totally believable.
Yep. And that's what you want. That's what you want with like the newer talents, man. You don't want to just keep putting them in squash matches. This isn't WWE.
yeah,
Right.
You know, let's see what he can really do out there. And what better
Uh,
person than the
mhm,
person who basically trained him in a Nightmare Factory? So
yeah.
exactly.
Um, yeah, Hook won that match. Like I had Hook winning. Uh, I don't think anyone had QT Marshall winning because I don't think.
no,
uh,
I don't think
I
anybody.
like QT.
I think it was
Yeah,
always the favorite in that.
QT, yeah, QT is a fun heel. He
Yeah.
is a fun heel. I like
yeah,
the little remarks he makes. It's good.
yeah. He's a good on the mic and getting the crowd into it for sure. I was at a independent show and QT Marshall was there, and he was always good about getting the crowd into it as a heel,
Nice.
not just you know everyone's quiet. Like he actually got the fans
He
into
makes
it.
you.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
He makes you
he's
care
not like
about it.
MJF, but he's not like MJF, but he's still got that
Right.
heel.
I
Yeah,
don't think we've run into anybody that's on the caliber of MJF as far as heel work is concerned.
no,
I do
no.
agree.
QT Marshall's good as a heel, but MJF is top notch, always character out in public, anywhere he's in character. And that's what I like about MJF because he always keeps his character real, you know.
Yeah. And that's the
Uh,
best thing about these. That's the best thing about these characters. Excuse me. The best thing about these characters is that it's all based in reality. It's based in reality. It's no cookie cutter, silly gimmick. Every character that you see is based in reality. At some level.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Statlander is definitely not in reality. That's for sure.
True.
yeah. Uh,
She's
the next
built
match
from the
was
Andromeda galaxy, so
yeah. Uh,
unless government's hiding something, I don't know.
uh,
They probably are.
the next match was Eric Redbeard and Pac and
Mhm.
Pentagon Jr. versus the House of Black. This match was probably the best on this pay per view, the
Yeah,
best
I agree.
buy in match.
Mhm.
Um, Top notch,
Yeah, it
fast
was
paced match.
the best like ending for the pre-show, no doubt about it.
Yeah, that's probably
And
the
I think
best buy in match
Redbeard did a
AEW's
pretty
put
good
on.
showing, you know. And if you
Yeah, he
notice,
did
he
really
did a
good.
couple of homages to Brody. in that match.
Yeah.
So hell yeah, that
But
was awesome.
I feel like he did a great shot. I felt like he was there to take the pin. That that was the only reason he was there.
Yeah,
And I mean, I'm not surprised that House of Black defeated him because
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the Death Triangle. It's not
that's
really the
right.
Death Triangle because
Yeah, I
But
feel like that.
Red Beard's there. It's not really the Death Triangle. I mean, let's be real. You know, but I feel like
Yeah,
as far as the match itself, I thought it was brilliant. I mean, it leaves room.
yeah.
It
I
leaves a lot of
like
room.
I love
like
that the way they're using this black mist as like
Yes.
a
yeah,
transformation thing. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
just,
yeah,
Pentagon is now, well, Penta is now Penta Oscuro, which is Penta
Yeah.
Dark, as you've known him
Doc.
in the
Yeah.
indies years
Hmm.
ago. So that's freaking awesome to have him
yeah.
back.
See,
But
that's great.
listen, Alex Abrahantes needs to chill out. We got to stop watching Star Wars. I don't know
Right.
what was going on with that Darth Maul face
The,
paint last night. All right,
Mhm.
oh, Palpatine looking at.
literally, it looks like he went to Party City right before the event. I think Tony went up to him and was like, "Hey, listen, you got to you got to really wear a nice something that's gonna make it blend in with paint."
Right.
Okay, no problem. Damn, where do I go? Let me go run to Party City and grab me a black cloak. I'll be fine.
Think Mr. McMahon dark.
Yeah.
Think Mr. McMahon higher power. Boom, you got it.
Bro, like when I mean, like literally, he just had a black cloak on that you could probably get at any standard Halloween store.
Right. It was me, Austin.
And I just don't understand the face paint. I don't understand the face paint. I was like,
I
what
don't
are you
get that
doing?
either.
What are you doing, bro? But Alex Abrahantes is good on the mic, so I'll let him slide.
Right. Despite his goofy appearance, he is pretty
Yes,
damn good.
exactly. But I definitely think that pre-show ending was a great showing for everybody. House of Black
Yeah.
and with the Death Triangle, especially Murphy, Buddy Matthews,
Hmm.
Yes, I was fixing to mention that, but like
bro.
Buddy Matthews, his first debut match in AEW was
Yeah.
amazing. Seeing it,
Yeah,
Buddy
he had
Matthews
a
and Pac
phenomenal
was
showing.
amazing.
Yeah, and you got to think about it
Yeah,
too. These people share chemistry together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have that in-ring dancing chemistry. Pac, Murphy,
yeah,
all us, Alistair, like Alistair and Malachi and Matthews. You know, they have they've done what 3 or 4 matches together back on NXT,
Hmm.
205
yeah,
Live. You know,
Yeah.
so
And
it's good.
even more off camera as far as house shows and
Exactly.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Because yep. Yeah, because
yeah,
WWE do their whole house shows and
Hmm.
the stuff that they don't do live. So absolutely. But I was very
yeah,
excited. But now I'm actually, this storyline is like one of the best storylines going right now, in my opinion, because
Hmm.
you're seeing these transformations of these characters, and
True.
I feel like we're going somewhere with this Eric Redbeard being sprayed in the face.
Yeah. Like, where's that
Listen,
going?
I hate to say it, but God, would he look good in House of Black?
Exactly.
yeah,
I mean, you can't help but think about that. I do
I'm
agree with
sorry.
that.
Listen, if
Like the
Phoenix
Black
comes back,
Miss. Hmm.
if Phoenix comes back and Eric Redbeard's still with them, you know how awkward that team would look in a photo shoot.
yeah. That was awkward. Yeah, uh, yeah. I would like to see Eric Redbeard in the House of Blood. Like I actually thought last night on the pay-per-view that he should be in the House of Black,
Yeah,
especially with they got Brody King and just having Eric Rowan with them.
Hmm.
it's
You
Yeah.
got two
it's the
big men.
tattoos, man. It's the tattoos. It's the beard. It's the metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that concludes the buy-in. But House of Black won that match. Very good match. And the
Yeah.
first match of the main show, Revolution, was Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. I had Eddie
I
Kingston win this
jumped
match.
in the middle of this match because I could not get my Bleacher
Yeah,
Report to work.
yeah, same. I got on Bleacher Report and did the same thing. I had it all
Yeah.
set up, and then it logs me out. Then I have to get on my
Yeah.
laptop and put everything.
It told
back
me
in,
I had the wrong password like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, the
So I was
same
like,
thing.
hey,
See,
it's better than the
I
last.
saw different spots of I saw different spots of the match, but the finish I enjoyed so much. It was so satisfying to see the
Bro,
finish.
3. All right. Eddie Kingston, 3. Freaking Hurricanes or Hurricanes, however you pronounce
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that was phenomenal. And Jericho looks great.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to him? He got sick and then got super ripped.
Exactly. I noticed that too. Like his dad bod just vanished and he's like totally like ripped now. And the thing is like I'm not think I'm not complaining about the match at all. I thought the match was awesome. The storytelling was there. It was
Did you
solid.
watch the full match?
No, I didn't watch the film. I watched
No.
about. I watched snippets of it. I watched highlights of it. I saw probably the beginning of it, and I saw the finish. And I saw some.
Right.
I saw different spots within the middle of the match.
Yeah. Like the half and half and stuff, right?
Right. I wasn't able
Yeah.
to because the thing was I wasn't able to watch the whole pay per view because I had some family things going down, and I watched the highlights. And whenever I saw the finish, I popped. I was like, he did it,
Bro, literally,
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever screamed the way I screamed after that match. Like,
yeah,
let me tell you something about the AEW boards on Facebook sometimes. All right. People love to talk shit.
Yeah, they
yeah,
love to
People
talk shit.
love to talk shit. All right. And one
They talk
person they love
shit.
to talk shit about is
Yeah.
fucking Kingston. Okay.
yeah,
Kingston, they talk about his bod, right? Oh, look at this
yeah.
fat slob. Bro, I don't know about you. I'm not trying to get in the ring with Kingston. All
Yeah,
right?
he
Right.
looks pretty stiff.
Like he is
Yeah,
literally he's what Cactus Jack was in the 90s. He's what Terry Funk
Dude,
was in the 80s.
dude, I agree with that so much.
definitely,
Dude, man, good point.
None of them had good bods, yet they were some of the best. You know?
definitely.
And that's what
I
that's
totally
what you
agree
got
with
with
that.
Kingston, bro. Kingston don't give a shit about looking ripped, bro.
No,
His character is you come in that ring, I'm beating your ass.
Right.
yeah,
You come in this ring, your ass is mine.
Kingston is a commodity, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because his mic skills are on par
Mhm.
with anybody I've ever heard.
True.
yeah, definitely.
Very true.
That promo last week before the pay-per-view, Jericho Kingston. That promo, phenomenal.
That was pretty. Yeah,
Phenomenal.
he could teach how to do promos. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And listen, on Being the Elite, maybe last year sometime, Kingston did a promo on like a donut. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bruh, listen.
And
he
it
made
was
that
awesome.
donut look like a chump. All right.
One of his
But
best
Kingston's
promos.
my man. Kingston's my man. I'm waiting. I need to get those the D's nuts t-shirt.
Yeah,
I need to get that going.
my favorite promo of Eddie Kingston was when Eddie and CM Punk was feuding. the
Oh
Full
yeah.
Gear. He's,
Yeah,
like I was actually there for when that he cut that promo, and he was like, "Nobody wanted you here." No, like I don't remember word for word, but he cut a very good promo on that. But
You should-
Eddie Kingston won
you
this
should-
match.
yeah.
I wanted Eddie Kingston to win this match because I want him to be a champion in AEW, at least TNT. But
Mhm.
I wanted Eddie Kingston to win this match, and I'm glad he did. I mean, Jericho did pretty good. He looks better in shape from the last few.
Yeah, out of nowhere. I think your mic's muted, Brody. But yeah, did you ever hear the story about when
Hey, sorry
Kingston?
about that. My mic got unplugged somehow.
Oh, you good?
Right.
You ever hear the story about when Kingston tried out for WWE?
Yeah, I heard about
Oh
that.
yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Kingston's a commodity, bro. If you're not picking him up, you're
Mhm.
stupid. You know, he's a great technical wrestler. He's a great brawler.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
I love the feud with him and Moxley. I love the team
Yeah.
between him and Moxley.
Yeah.
It's great.
But Eddie Kingston won that match. Jericho looked better in shape from I don't know last year's Revolution to this year.
Oh
He
God,
did.
yeah, bro.
He's
Like
definitely been in the
Jericho's really
gym.
yeah. I know a lot of people on Twitter and stuff or social media entirely would uh bash Jericho for his in ring shape and stuff like that. But he's really put in the work
Yeah.
to put in the work. How to say? I had to come out like that. Uh, uh, but he looks really good now. He's gotten back in shape. He's like that's the he's like that was a good match that Jericho put on. Like even though he didn't win, he match even Nick Kingston. They both did really good.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
jumped in on the middle of it. But from what I saw, it was phenomenal. I think I jumped in like right when Eddie Kingston was doing like a half and half suplex on Jericho, and I was like, damn. All right.
Yeah. I think he
Yeah,
started off the match with the half Nelson suplex. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I was like, damn,
Right.
at the gate.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to think that Jericho did he even hit the Judas effect at all in the match? I know he
I didn't
tried
it,
to,
but
but
he
I don't
didn't.
know if he actually hit it.
Yeah, yeah. I think he went for it, but he didn't
Yeah,
hit it. I think didn't Eddie Kingston hit it on him?
yeah, yeah. You
no,
know, the
that's
thing is,
dope.
Eddie
Uh,
Kingston's move is so similar to Jericho, except Jericho just uses the elbow. You
yeah,
know,
True.
with Kingston, you're getting that backhand.
Yeah.
Either one probably sucks, but
yeah. Well, Eddie Kingston won that match. I'm not gonna try going in order like how they were because I know Eddie Kingston and Jericho was the first match, but
yeah.
the next match I'm gonna go with is the tag team championship. The tag titles. It was Jurassic Express versus Red Dragon versus the Young Bucks. That match was a very good match. I went for
Yeah.
Jurassic Express. I knew a lot of people was going for Red Dragon, but
Red Dragon,
uh,
I want to see Red Dragon myself.
Red
I think that's
Dragon,
what I
let's
said.
go. Listen, I'm just waiting for Kyle O'Reilly to do the guitar. All right, like once we get the
yeah,
tag team belt guitar,
yeah,
we're gone.
I think he did it on
uh,
Rampage, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
He took the
yeah,
damn belt and did it.
yeah. I love Red Dragon's finish. I don't know what.
What is it? But they have two different ones. They have that
Yeah,
they have the total elimination, which is kind of
yeah,
like and then they've got chasing the dragon,
yeah.
which
They
Chasing the
is
did. I think.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes, chasing the dragon is the one with it's the roundhouse brainbuster.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I
you
think.
got
I
a
think.
total elimination, which is what they used to do in ECW. That move, if you don't know, is actually like an homage to a team called Total Eliminators in
Right.
ECW.
With
Trey
Saturn
Saturn
and
and John Cronus.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. And
uh,
they do it phenomenal. And Bobby Fish is in his 40s, so they need to hurry up
yeah.
and
He
get
did.
them the straps before Bobby can't go no more.
Yeah. But this match was a very good match. I wanted Jurassic Express to win because they just won the tag. Well, they won them in
Was it
what
last month?
November?
Yeah.
Yeah, last month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just won the tag titles. I didn't want their reign to end that fast, but at the same time, I wanted Red Dragon to win.
Right.
That's just really tough.
Yeah,
I,
I didn't want the Bucks to win.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want the Bucks to win either. Like it was either Jurassic Express or Red Dragon. One of those two teams I wanted to win. I just couldn't pick one because I like Jurassic Express with Jungle Boy and all them, and Red Dragon. Man, that's just tough to.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
love through the through what I saw. I did see the Young Bucks in Red Dragon kind of. You see they're planting seeds for their
Bro, literally.
feud.
Yeah,
You
Like,
see
listen,
that.
all I'm gonna say is when Kenny
And
comes back, everything's gonna implode.
right,
yeah,
dude.
Everything's gonna implode. Now listen,
I
one thing you
agree.
didn't mention in the pre-show, Connor, if you remember, Don Callis came out.
yeah. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, Don
Yeah.
Callis came out.
Don
He
Callis
did?
not only came out, okay, but he swerved the
Yes.
shit out of everybody by coming
Yeah.
out to Kenny Omega's theme.
Everybody thought Kenny was there. Oh,
See,
that's
I
dope.
see. I thought that we were going to get an AEW video game new trailer or something, like a
Bruh,
big
right? Like,
trailer.
come on.
That's what I thought. And then Don Callis comes out, and then Excalibur's like, I forget what he said, uh, but it was funny what Excalibur said. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
Don Callis, man, he's good on the mic too.
yeah,
But
he's good on
the way he's talking
commentary.
Yeah.
about how the
Yeah,
Young Bucks were gonna win and Red Dragon were gonna win, and bro,
no, he
I'm telling
won't.
you, when they implode, it's just gonna be great.
Yeah. I see
Uh,
that kind of like a you know how you see a sneak preview of a movie.
Oh yeah,
I think like Don
yeah,
Callis is kind of that sneak preview of a movie. Like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he's telling you what's to come, and Kenny is gonna come back, and he I mean it's perfect storytelling. If I think if fans are really invested in this, then they'll respect the story, and then they will sit back and be entertained by it, and then they will watch it. Watch the story flourish.
Yeah.
And I think with time, because that's one thing I noticed about AEW, they are deep into storytelling, and that's what I
yeah,
love. I love a long term storytelling, and that
Yeah,
reminds me of
speaking of
It reminds me of New Japan.
long-term storytelling, there's a lot of that happened last night. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
yeah, and it
Uh,
reminds me a lot. It reminds me of New Japan, and I mean that's
Oh
awesome.
God, yes. Finally.
uh, but yeah, that Don Callis, I was really hoping he was gonna get an AEW video game, so, like a big trailer, because he was coming out for it.
Right,
And
right.
Yeah,
Look, AEW. Listen, here's the thing. This is AEW's first video game. They got a lot to
hmm
compete with because 2K22 has already got like some really good reviews.
it looks pretty awesome
yeah,
actually.
All right, there's some heavy good reviews on 2K22 right now, man.
The cool thing
I know some major
is that
streamers who are
they were
checking it out,
ukes
and they
now.
fixed so much shit, and people are
hmm
like, "Oh, yeah," and then they've got so many AEW talent now on that game.
I know,
yeah.
right?
Like they're
Like
really desperate because they released
Swerve is
everybody.
on 2K22, and we
hmm
got him. All right,
Yeah.
that's another thing that happened in the pre-show, right? That's a pre-show thing, wasn't it?
Right.
He was on the
Oh no,
main
no,
show,
that
I
was on the
think.
Revolution. I was there on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, but the next match I'm gonna go with is the face of the Revolution ladder match.
Yeah.
With
I love that one.
Wardlow,
Speaking of
Will Hobbs.
long-term storytelling,
You're right.
Yeah. But this match concluded Wardlow, Will Hobbs, Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Christian Cage, and Ricky Starks. Um, this match was all over the place. Uh, I love the Orange Cassidy spots. He didn't even climb up the ladder and almost got
yeah, yeah, yeah,
brass ring.
Yeah.
right. Or how
He
he climbed up the
he
ladder with
like
his
it like it was
hands
really
in his pants.
Right. I loved it. That was
yeah
hilarious. I do love when I did one of my favorite spots about that match is whenever it was Wardlow, I believe it was Wardlow and Keith Lee holding the ladder. Orange
Yeah.
Cassidy in the middle holding the ladder and he skins the cat on the ladder. I
yeah
thought it was brilliant. I loved it. I was
yeah. I think Orange Cassidy actually got injured in that match. Some kind of shoulder
I'm
injury I was reading
surprised Ricky
about.
Starks didn't get injured in that match.
Yeah, yeah. That last spot when
That
Wardlow
last
picked him
spot.
up and
Oh my
yeah.
yeah
god.
Right on his neck. Right on his
I
neck.
can't. I know the power bomb was early, but I don't know how it happened. Like, how did you let him go so early? The
yeah
ladder's
Yeah, I
right there.
mean,
You usually know when to drop them.
and the way he landed, man, look, I mean, it looked so painful.
And
And
here's the
you have to
only thing
remember
I can
that
say.
Starks is coming back from a neck injury, and he landed
Right.
right on
Yeah.
his neck on the ladder.
Absolutely. He broke his neck too. That last injury that he
Yeah, he
yeah
got.
broke his neck. Yeah,
Yeah. And but one thing is like right before the spot happened, Ricky was holding. He was kind of bracing
yeah,
himself, holding his neck up,
yeah,
kind of making sure that
yeah.
if he lands, he was gonna land on his hands and not so much on his
yeah
neck. But he
Right.
posted on Twitter last night, like immediately after the pay-per-view, and was like, "Can't kill me. I'm absolute."
yeah. Um,
Good sign.
but I'm glad Wardlow won.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
I just have a
Well
feeling.
deserved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he.
Well deserved. All right.
I,
When I look at Wardlow, I see money.
yes, definitely. Future
Yeah.
world champ, definitely in AEW.
No doubt about it. Future TNT champ soon. Mark my words.
I just hope.
Yes. And
Mark my
yeah.
words.
I just hope that MJF does not cost Wardlow that match.
Oh, I
'Cause
mean, it's a
I
possibility. It's a big possibility.
Yep.
I
A
hope
bit,
Yep.
yeah.
that Tony Khan needs to ban
I
But the
know
everyone
thing
from the
is,
Wardlow.
side or
You
something.
know, after his actions last night, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm thinking like this is a huge step to Wardlow's major major face push.
yeah,
Absolutely.
And I mean,
Absolutely.
the signs are right there, and like we'll get the CM Punk match, the CM Punk and MJF, but in his involvement in that match, I think that kind of solidified it right there with the Wardlow's involvement in that match. But as far as him winning the match, the ladder match, I think it's a perfect way for for them to pull the trigger on the face push of Wardlow.
yeah. Um, I just hope that he doesn't do that because I really want to see Wardlow as a TNT champ.
If anybody was to take that belt off of Sammy, it would be Wardlow.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
I know
Gotta be.
this next Wednesday it's
Okay,
Sammy
I
and
was voting for
Scorpio.
Andrade on Rampage, okay? But that
Yeah,
didn't happen. So now I've given up on Andrade. You had 2 shots and you fucked up.
yeah. Uh, um, I know this Wednesday it's Sammy and Scorpio Sky for the TNT championship. I got Sammy winning that one, and
Come
Sammy and
Mhm.
Wardlow. That's gonna
Come
be a
on.
good match. They've never run against each other, I don't think, Sammy and Wardlow. So this is gonna be an interesting match to first time seeing these two wrestlers going against each other.
Yeah.
Um, that was a
Scorpio's
very
been
good.
that Scorpio
Yeah,
hasn't been doing anything for a while, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
good
it's
to
just,
see. Yeah, it's gonna be good
unless
to
he's
see
been
him back in the
listen,
ring.
unless he's been doing something on
yeah. The
Dark
last time he was,
Elevation.
I think the last time he was on pay per view was wasn't it Full Gear with American Top Team or
Oh
the Inner
yeah.
Circle? Yeah,
When they
Yeah.
broke up.
That was when American Top Team was like getting a push.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That.
yeah.
Uh, but now I want Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. But they're singles wrestlers. I want to see Ethan Page. I mean,
Mhm.
I like them together, but it just I've always loved Ethan Page and Impact.
Listen,
Everyone was a fan.
they got a good mouthpiece.
Yeah, definitely. They got
Right?
Yeah.
yeah. I'm surprised Dan Lambert hasn't brought Cody or Brandy up any. I
You
mean,
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
they probably
They
told
put
him
this.
to not
Yeah, they put
say
the squash
anything.
on that pretty quick.
You know,
Yeah, because
speaking of Cody, did y'all notice when Jericho was talking to Kingston? Jericho mentioned that fight with Cody, but he didn't say Cody.
yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
if you go back and look at that
Hmm.
clip, he says like that one superstar or something like that, right?
Yeah,
And I was like,
he,
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
know
know
what
what's
you.
weird though? I'm gonna tell you what's weird though. And I almost felt like I knew what was gonna happen last night, but I don't, obviously. The chairs for Revolution had Cody's face on it.
really.
Yes.
I didn't notice that at all. That's cool. Hmm.
I don't
Oh,
know
the event
why.
chairs. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
event chairs. I don't know if they were reusing like old ones or something, but I was like, no, this can't be old. Punk is on this.
I didn't
yeah.
notice that.
I was like, why the hell is Cody on there?
Like they would have taken that
Huh.
off. Like this was weeks ago. Like they had time to redo all that. So maybe.
Right.
And, you know,
Uh,
I'm not big on the rumor mills when it comes around certain things, but you know, at first they're like, hey, he's coming to us, and now they're like, we don't know if he's coming to us anymore.
yeah. Uh,
The cool thing that would be, to do would be like have Cody have some kind of, uh, you know, some kind of, you know, something to do with with the Ring of Honor reboot, and have him involved with that since they're
You know
saying
how
that he's not
perfect that
in
would be
AEW.
for yeah, absolutely. The
Yeah,
Ring of Honor invading thing, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have him with Samoa Joe, like on Ring of Honor, mention that part. And I mean, think about how nuts that would be.
You're bucking my
Yeah.
head up.
And Tony Khan mentioned
Let's go.
last night and before that Ring of Honor will be kind of like AEW's NXT.
Oh shit,
Mm. Yeah,
dude, that's sick.
yeah,
Good. So now let's see Swerve and Jay Lethal in Ring of Honor. Then let's do this.
man, that's great. That's good right there.
Let's get that going, bro. All right, that's who I'm very excited to see in the ring because if you haven't seen Shane Strickland work, bro, at his full potential, god damn.
Swerve is awesome. Swerve is
I'd
the
like
truth.
I'd like to say that about freaking Leo, bro, but that dude has too much politics in the backstage.
Yeah,
He's
I
the
do
man of
agree
the
with
hour.
that.
Too much
He only
politics.
stays for
Man.
a few. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised Leo and Mark
My man
Henry.
retired like 4
Look at
different
that.
times.
Yeah, he went to
Yeah,
WWE. I don't know, but Leo, he is the man of the hour. He's only going to stay for a few hours. Uh, so
exactly. The
The
man of
man
the
of a
hour.
few hours.
yeah, but the
I'm gonna try to show you guys something if you guys can see this. Let's see. Hold on. Look at that. See
yeah,
that?
Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
Bro,
The Cody
why?
at the top. I just noticed Cody up there.
That's the chair. Oh, come on. I can't get it to freaking zoom in, but you know what I'm talking about, Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's the freaking
Man,
chair, bro.
yeah,
Why? Why is
I
that a
just noticed
thing?
Cody's head. I just noticed Cody up there too. I just noticed that.
Right.
yeah.
Look, and
So Cody,
unrelated and unrelated news. Have y'all seen the Penelope Ford figure?
yeah, I've seen that.
Damn, look at that ass.
Yeah,
That's terrible. Don't take the figure out the package.
yeah. But the Face of Revolution ladder match was very good. I was glad to see Wardlow win, and hopefully he wins that TNT title in
Mhm.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the next match I'm going to go with is John Moxley versus Bryan Danielson. That was a bloody match.
Bro, I
Yeah,
didn't expect anything different.
that got
Yeah,
graphic.
yeah.
It was good.
Once John
Mm.
Moxley said, "I don't team with anybody until I bleed with them," I already knew there.
For some reason, I was like expecting like a first blood match or something, and I'm really glad it
Yeah,
wasn't.
Yeah.
yeah, because yeah. But the match was crazy, back and forth match, and I believe didn't John Moxley won the match, right?
Yeah,
Right here.
John won the match.
Yeah, John Moxley won the match. Uh, but after the match, uh, you know, weren't they going to shake hands or something? And
And
out
No,
of
they were
Wardlow
nowhere,
fighting
just
it.
been
They were fighting it. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah. He offered a hand. I think
yeah,
he offered a hand, and
Virginia,
they just started fighting, and then Regal walks out of
yeah,
nowhere.
yeah,
yeah.
In fact, I saw that. And when I
Oh
saw Regal
man,
walking out, dude, I popped. When I say
yeah, I
I
did
popped,
too.
yeah,
I got at him. I got at him. I got off my couch, and
I
yeah,
got
I was
off my
like,
couch a few
yeah.
times
I
during
was
this
like,
pay-per-view,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
It's
Like
like
I
this is the fuck
got straight out
I'm
of my
talking about.
seat, and like once Regal walked out, I believe that that was the biggest pop debut.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Shea Strickland was a big debut, but you know, William Regal made sure that they was going to shake hands, and
Oh, that was
Yeah.
perfect.
and
And
if
now
he would
look,
have
He
now
and
been,
look.
I
We
love
need to use him as a
I loved how he
manager.
smacked them both.
yeah,
I loved how he
Mm,
smacked them both around and say, "Wake the hell up! Listen, if you work
yeah,
together, you can destroy."
hey, that's
You
that's
know.
that's how William Regal is. William Regal don't give a shit.
no, and
William Regal don't care. He ain't got no. You think you better than him? Come on, bro. This dude used
And
to bear fight in
he got
England,
Moxie
right? Bare knuckle fight
right.
in
The
England.
dude's legit. The dude is legit.
Hmm.
And
yeah,
like he got in Moxley's face and got his blood on his face.
Yep. Yeah,
yeah,
he had it on his
And
nose,
that I was
bro.
like
Tip of his
in his
nose.
nose, yeah. I was
yeah,
like, dude, this is awesome. And then when I saw them shaking hands, I was like, oh my God, can you imagine Danielson and Moxley, a tag team? They would destroy the tag team division.
And William
Together,
Regal,
come on.
and it looks like that if they are going to team up, that William Regal is going to be their manager. It looks
I
like,
was about to say like that would work
yeah.
out tremendously if William Regal is the manager of them.
If they have a
Yeah.
faction,
Man.
if they have a
And
faction
then
like,
go punch Arn Anderson in the face.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like Brian Danielson mentioned, if they have a faction, they could include Daniel Garcia,
Hey,
Lee Moriarty, and who was
Wheeler
it?
Yuta.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler
Uh,
Yuta.
all of them as a group right there would be 10 times better than the Inner Circle. I love the Inner Circle,
Dude.
but
I
if
mean,
William
tag
Regal
team
part of that,
champions for sure. You know.
I must
William
be the
Regal,
minority because I am so glad Inner Circle's gone.
yeah,
Yeah, that kind of wore off fast.
It just and here's the thing, bro. It was good. Like it was really good when it first started, and then it just
Yeah.
kind of started like getting stale. It
Getting
started becoming
stale.
like overplayed, and
Yeah.
then everybody started wearing the damn vest. Sammy, take your fucking vest off.
yeah.
There's like 9 people in AEW that come out with a vest. I want to point that out right
Yeah.
now. Okay, Hangman Page comes out with a damn vest, right? Jericho comes out with a goddamn vest. Sammy comes out with a vest. Bro, Sammy, take your jacket off, put your panda head back on.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with that one. I kind of agree with that.
What was I fixing? I love the Inner Circle, and I'll always love the faction of the Inner Circle, but it just got really stale. I mean, doing this, like doing the the 5-on-5 stuff.
Yeah,
and-
you like their Stampede thing was like the best thing that they did.
Yeah.
You remember in the football field. That was amazing.
Yeah, the Stadium Stampede. Yeah,
Stadium Stampede. There you go.
They did the
Good
they
shit.
did two. They did one Double or Nothing, and they did another one at All Out with the Pinnacle, I think.
Yeah.
And they also did a Blood and Guts match with the Pinnacle. But all those matches were really good.
Yeah.
But eventually, you're doing a lot of 5-on-5s. Like even that full year they did, and Sammy isn't able to be a singles wrestler, and Santana and Ortiz aren't going for tag titles. And Santana and Ortiz, in my opinion, is one of the best tag teams in AEW. They should win those tag titles a long time ago.
Amen.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that the fact that they haven't been tag team champions yet, I feel like that's a travesty, personally.
Literally.
Like if I was gonna book it, the team that should have beat Lucha Bros is Santana and Ortiz. Because in Impact, when Lucha Bros and Santana and Ortiz had that rivalry, they put on one of the best rivalries.
That was when they were part of LAX.
Yeah, Conan was with them. And that rivalry right there was fantastic. And if they would have did that in AEW on a bigger stage than what Impact is, that could have been a long-term storytelling booking right there. I love Jurassic Express, but that should have been Santana and Ortiz. I'm going to stand by that till the day I die.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, bro.
Absolutely. I think anybody in their right mind would agree with that. Santana and Ortiz are so underrated. I'm like, come on, why have they not held the belt yet? I want to put it on long-term storytelling. I really do. But it still baffles me. Why the hell haven't they held the belt and Jurassic Express had it before them?
Yeah.
I believe it's inevitable, though. I do believe it's inevitable that they are going to hold the gold at some point. But but I don't see why they haven't held it yet. That, to me, that doesn't make any sense.
If I was going to book it, Lucha Bros, Santana Ortiz, and the Jurassic Express when they beat Santana Ortiz, but hopefully they become tag champions soon. But yeah, that was a good.
Going back to that tag team match last night, did y'all notice how many times Young Bucks hit Red Dragon, and how many times Red Dragon hit Young Bucks?
Yeah. I noticed that through the highlights. I mean,
to the face of Bobby Fish. And then Bobby Fish with a big boot to the face of Nick.
Yeah.
They're setting some big stuff up, and I love how they set it up.
Yeah,
I love how
they
they
kept
plant those
breaking up the
seeds.
pins, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you breaking up the pin?"
Right.
Yeah, but that Bryan Danielson and Moxley match was fantastic. Probably one of the best matches of the night. Uh,
Yeah.
but Moxley won that match, and of course, the debut of the night, William Regal. He's gonna be playing a on and off screen uh, thing in AEW, so he's gonna help out a lot
So
in
you think
AEW.
he's gonna have a lot of like creative stuff in the backstage? Because if that's
Definitely,
the
I hope
case,
so.
yeah,
you're
definitely.
expect 2019 NXT in AEW.
Right.
All right, that was like
Exactly.
the golden years of NXT for me. What the hell is 2.0?
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's. I don't consider that NXT.
Listen, we're not talking about the Technicolor stuff, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That technicolor stuff. I agree.
uh, but that match was a very good match, and I'm really
Hmm.
glad that William Regal's with AEW. They put him as a coach on the roster, but of course he's not going to wrestle. But
Yeah,
being a manager with Moxley and Danielson and maybe a faction with everybody, that's going to be
That's
great.
perfect.
And him backstage, I mean, um, like it's no doubt that he's going to be having a lot of creative stuff in with AEW
Yeah.
because he's got a brilliant mind and knows how to put good storytelling together. Um, if you go back and watch a lot of the NXT stuff, he was responsible for those. I'm
yeah,
not going to say all of it, but Triple H was to say so and everything, but he helped out a
right.
lot.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, the next match I'm going to go with is Jade Cargill versus Tay Conti for the TBS
Mhm.
Championship.
I
This
gotta hear
match
y'all
was
opinions on this one, bro. Come on, I gotta hear y'all
I
That
opinions
was
on
kind
this
of.
one.
I don't know what to
I
feel.
don't. I don't get why she. I don't get why she kissed her. I don't get that. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
Twice,
I'm not. I don't. I'm not arguing against it. I just don't get it.
twice,
Right.
right?
Try.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I don't
Just,
Jade
like.
kissed her first, and then for some reason in the middle of the match, Ty Conti was like, "Here, mwah, bitch," and I'm like, "What?"
Like I
I
don't
mean,
get.
I'm
I
not sure
don't
what's
get the
going on
reason.
there.
I don't know. Let me
I
call
don't get the
Sam. We don't gotta
reason.
see, huh?
I don't get the reason like behind it. Like, how did I come up with that? Like, what was the meaning supposed to be? Of like just to piss Tay Conti off? I guess
Yeah.
if that's the way they're going to
And
do it.
it did piss her off. It
Yeah.
worked. At that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you the best part about that match was Jade's gear.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As a gamer, the Mortal
Mortal
Kombat Jade,
Kombat.
come on, that was
Hell
perfect.
yeah.
I
That
was
was
like,
dope.
yeah, let's go.
There was
And
also another video game
yeah.
character. I'm not going to mention that till we get to the match.
There we go. There we go.
Hmm.
I
But
know exactly what you're talking about.
Jade Cargill won that match. Wasn't a surprise really. She's
Nope.
29-0, I believe.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually Ty Conti is now like 28-1.
yeah.
That
Wow.
was like her loss right there. There you go. There's your little scratch. There's your blemish.
Hmm.
Tay Conti's ready for a title, but I just don't see anyone beating Jade Cargill for a while.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
But
For me, I don't see. I get it. Like Jade is a specimen. All right. When you look at her, you see, you know, a champion. But I feel like
Mhm.
she's still too damn rusty.
I was fixing to
And
say that she's
maybe
still.
like listen, every when I mean it, every match I've seen with her is only good because of the opponents.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I
Listen,
do
there was
agree
a
with
one
that.
spot in the middle of that match that made me try. Like I was like, "What the hell is going on? Hold on, what were they trying to do?" Right? I come
I
from a
think I know
big
what you're talking
indie
about. Yeah,
background. You know what I mean? I come from a big indie
Hmm.
background, so I kind of know when people are supposed to do something and when something's not working right. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
yeah,
there was this one roll up spot. I think it was supposed to be a roll up. I don't
yeah. I
know.
know what you're talking about.
You
Yeah, I
know what
didn't.
I'm
I
talking
don't know
about,
what.
right? There was
Yeah, I
like
don't
a
know what
roll
was.
up into another roll
Uh,
up that went into a pin or something. It was weird.
uh, I
It
don't
was
know what
kind
that
of
was.
fucking sloppy.
I don't know what they were going for there.
I think there was another
But
part whenever Jay was trying to slam her. I think she did some kind of spinning slam, I don't know what that
Yes.
was.
Well,
When she
you seen
spun her
that,
and
huh? And that's
yeah,
listen, that's I think
I was
that's
like, what the
supposed to
hell?
be her signature, and I don't see how that's any different than just doing a normal scoop slam.
Right,
Yeah. Um,
You added what did you you added some tenacity by getting a little twirl in there.
right.
What was as long as that's not your
Just
finisher, God.
yeah.
I mean,
Um,
because if you see it, it looks kind of like what the hell is that? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
instead of a power slam, just power slam or just do it.
Let me tell you what Jade needs to work on, other than just everything. What Jade needs to work on is learning how to block chair shots correctly.
yeah.
Her hands have got to hurt because she was smacking the piss out those chairs with her hand.
Yeah,
And
putting her
listen, when
hands
you take
up,
a chair shot,
doing
you know,
this.
as wrestling fans, you know, when you take a chair shot, you're taking it right here. You know, I'm
Right,
like
yeah.
this far from my
Yeah.
head. She's like
Hmm.
this, and she smacked the chair from Anna, and she's like that. Comes in.
If
I was
she
like,
would
wait,
get
Yeah.
why the
if
hell your head hurt? You just hit your hand.
if she got a
Hmm.
chair shot by JBL, those hands would be that'd have been it.
Broken,
You remember
Like,
what happened to Eddie?
yeah, that I still
man.
remember that. It's
Remember
like a
what happened to Eddie?
that was like a gunshot went off in that arena when he.
There's a chair shot heard around the world right there.
You see, if she was to do that against like a death match wrestler, bro, they would beat the shit out of her, bro, because it would make them look sloppy. You
Mhm.
Yeah.
know, it'd make them look like a
Yeah,
bitch if she smacked the chair with her hand like that. But
Yeah.
true.
nothing beats the botch from Jade when it came to the top rope jaded that she tried hitting on Rampage like last month. Because that right there, that was the end all, bro.
Now, what do you think that is? Do you think that it's just the adrenaline pumping and they're just wanting to get it done, or
Man,
miscalculation?
if you have not done a top rope jaded before, don't try it.
True.
Like it was so bad. It was positioned bad. It looked like Jade was gonna slip before her opponent was even in the air. And she lifted her up,
Yeah.
dropped her, and then she kind of like tossed her so that when she
Yeah.
landed, the opponent was gonna kind of smack her knees and her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad. I'm
I know Dusty Rhodes used to always say that don't
beautiful
do
physique, but god damn.
like Dusty Rhodes would say, don't do anything that you cannot do. Like if you
True.
Stop with the
know
spots. Stop
if you
with the
know
ridiculous spots.
if you
They're
know
not
you
necessary.
can't do it, then don't do it at all.
Yep.
Like I was
Hmm.
trained to be a wrestler as well. I have some background. I was a referee, trained to be a wrestler, and they would always say that if you
Oh yeah.
I seen like I witnessed it, people do stuff they can't do, and then it just
Yes.
makes their opponent look bad, makes
Hmm.
the match
Yes.
awkward. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah, I know Jim Ross even said that Jade Cargill still got a lot to work on. That she's a little bit.
Dude, if you pay attention, he mentions little nods like that during the match all the time. And
Yeah.
poor
Yeah,
Excalibur has to literally cover up every single mess up.
yeah.
He's like,
I
Yeah.
don't
oh,
see how you
barely
can.
missed him, barely touched him, but he got him.
Yeah, he did that one time with someone else. Yeah, he does it with everybody. I think.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
if they mess
Yeah.
up.
absolutely.
But Jade Cargill won that match. I wasn't surprised really, but
Mhm.
the next
Is there a way
match
to
I'm gonna go
share
with.
this broadcast?
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now,
Mhm.
live.
Do me a
Copy
favor.
and
Yeah, like what? Send me that link because I have people like blowing me up right now. You know, it's fast. All right, cool.
see some
Nice,
comments.
nice.
Alex 10, it was a good show. Yeah. Hogan James. What was Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy's 90 days is not up yet. It's expires on March 9th.
Hey, you
So
seen he
that's a
made a video
Wednesday.
with his brother, and they just did a photo shoot recently, so it's coming. It's
Oh
coming.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
teasing it. It's
Coming.
coming.
It's coming. And you see, look, totally sidetracked right there. See, I want Brian Cage. You see that comment down there?
Hmm.
If you guys have been reading any of the dirt sheets or anything like that, Brian Cage's contract got extended. Did y'all
Oh
see that?
yeah,
So I don't know
he's
if they
gonna be
got
around for a
something,
while.
if they got something in store for him, or I don't know.
I hope they have something like. Why would you renew someone's contract if you didn't have
You
anything for
know,
them?
yeah,
And
don't
I went to
hit
AEW.
them. You
Like I
know,
went to AEW in Nashville, and I was lucky enough to. I'm doing this. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, you're coming in.
I went to AEW Nashville, and I was lucky enough to meet Tony Khan face to face.
Yeah,
I
I saw
finally got a
that. You
picture with him.
lucky fucker.
And one
He
thing,
seemed
like
like
Brian
such a
Cage is
chill
one of my
dude.
favorite wrestlers. I've
Nice,
loved Brian Cage since he was in Lucha
bro. He's a
Underground,
specimen.
Impact. I followed him.
He's a fucking
I have
gorilla
followed.
with no hair.
Yeah, I've followed him throughout his entire career, probably. And
His indie
I asked
days,
Tony
Lucha
Khan.
Underground, yeah.
I asked Tony Khan, when are we going to see Wardlow? I mean, Brian Cage. Brian
We see
Cage.
him already.
Brian Cage, and he said, "Stay tuned." And
Nice.
a few weeks later, he extended his contract. So
Yeah,
maybe we're gonna.
T- yeah.
No
TK kept his
spoilers
word.
over there, Connor. No spoilers. Whatever he told you, don't tell us shit.
Well, all he said was to
TK,
stay
he kept his
tuned.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he extended Brian Cage's contract. So
And bro, like here's the
he wouldn't
thing,
have
bro.
extended it if he wasn't going
He's
to use him. So
for his size,
maybe,
he's so good. He is
Yeah.
so good. Swolverine, bro.
yeah,
Literally. The only thing that's missing from Cage, and this is just my opinion, he just needs more personality.
yeah,
He needs more
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Build him a character, and if it doesn't work, build something else. Because that's the
yeah,
only thing, bro. His moves are good. He looks great, but he needs a gimmick.
yeah.
You
I know he
know,
does
it's
do
good.
that.
You know, he's got the Swolverine,
Yeah,
name, but
yeah,
make it something. Make it something, man. Because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love
yeah.
it. He's good. And his drill claw
The
finisher, bro. It's like one of the best finishers I've ever seen.
and
And then the tornado
I,
claw, the spinning freaking discus lariat by that big ass gorilla, bro. The dude's like
yeah,
280. Who the fuck wants to get hit
yeah.
by a
Yeah.
bicep like that? Not me.
I still want to see the match with Brian Cage versus Kenny Omega. Like that match is one of the matches that Brian Cage wanted to come to AEW for. Because I kept
Absolutely.
on teasing that on
Yeah.
Twitter and stuff. And apparently Kenny Omega was the one that contacted Brian Cage about his contract being extended. So I just hope we get that match. At least once.
Oh, that's cool.
So good.
One.
Let's go. Man.
So the next match I'm gonna go with
Interesting.
what was that last match I was on? Oh yeah, Jade. Jade won that match. And the next match I'm gonna go with is CM Punk versus MJF.
Match
This
of the
is
night.
probably my favorite
Yeah.
my
I said
favorite
that
match
too.
of the
Match of the
entire
night.
Match of the night.
Like, and to kick it off, CM Punk comes out to his old ROH theme song. At first, I had no clue what he was coming out
Yeah.
to.
Bro, when
But
I heard that
With the basketball shorts on and everything.
bro, and literally there's a picture of him, Ring of Honor champion, bro, wearing the same exact gear. The lines are a little smaller
Yeah.
on his shorts, but same exact
Yeah.
gear, bro. Second City Saint CM Punk right there, bro. And I don't even, bro.
yeah,
AEW just be buying music like they're fucking crazy rich, bro. It's just,
yeah, they got Wild Thing for John Moxley. They got the Jurassic.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. Jurassic Express.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got
Baltimora is the name
yeah,
of that band. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Oh.
But
yeah,
AFI's Miseria Cantera. was that song that Punk came out to last night, and boy, I popped
Yeah.
like a little bitch, bro. All
I
right.
loved it. I did love the entrance. That was badass.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and this was a back and forth match. Really, really, really bloody.
We really saw, the
Mhm.
the Ring of Honor CM Punk last night.
Yes.
We didn't get that flashy CM Punk. You know, we didn't get the
Yeah.
whole best in the world thing. We got CM Punk for what he was, the Ring of Honor World Champion. We got that Punk, and it was phenomenal. I loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
MJF is so goddamn good.
Let's say.
I
And
love how they
CM Punk.
teased I loved how they teased a lot of moves. They teased a lot of moves like the Pepsi plunge. They
Pepsi
teased that.
Plunge. Oh,
They teased
Yeah.
that. I mean,
teased the hella too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they were a bloody mess, man. And listen, taking those shots from a freaking chain,
Yeah.
he better have gotten paid very good last night. 'Cause
Right.
Yeah.
bro, the whelps on his back.
And to
And
top
then
it all
attacks
off
come
with
into
the
play.
thumbtacks. And considering the fact that MJF was just a bloody mess on Wednesday for Dynamite, then a few days later on Sunday, he's all bloodied up again, even more. Man, I don't know how he wasn't lightheaded or
I was telling my wife that last night because like where I used to wrestle, we used to blade. Like one of the things we were taught was like blading, right?
Mhm.
And I was even telling her, I was like, you know how much blood he lost Wednesday? You
Yeah,
telling me
that's
3 days later he's losing this much blood? Homie's gonna sleep good tonight.
yeah.
Homie's gonna
I
sleep
mean,
good tonight.
I mean, there's no trick that I believe that they would use. They would take aspirin beforehand,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it would think of the blood, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. CM Punk finally beats MJF.
Yeah.
I was going for CM Punk in this match. MJF beat him, I guess you would say not once, but twice.
Yeah.
But
Right, because
I'm
this
glad to
would
see
have been
CM
what
Punk.
his second win against Punk, right?
Yeah, technically second
Mhm.
loss. Yeah.
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 But to top it off, Wardlow comes out and he can't find the
I
ring.
can't find my
Yeah.
ring.
I don't know where
But-
The thing is, MJF was like crying in the ring. Wardlow,
right. Yeah.
come
It was
here,
perfect. It was so perfect. I loved how it worked out.
Wardlow's like,
I saw
all
that.
right, where's it at? Shit,
And
somewhere.
Then a few minutes
like,
later, apparently he finds the ring and
There
he
it
gives
is.
it
It's
to
in this
CM Punk.
pocket.
Yeah.
Found it. He just like just subtly places it in the ring. He's like, here you go.
Right.
Do what you want with that, buddy.
And he walks away.
CM Punk saw that boy, and his eyes just lit up like little diamonds.
And
Oh man,
it
that
looked
was
like
awesome.
to me, it
So
looked like
good.
to me that MJF had a black eye at the end of it. It could have been just a blood, but I could have swore I
I'm
seen
gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check it out.
like on his eye it looked really purple and blue, like it
Yeah.
looked
Oh
like a
yeah,
black eye.
they did beat the hell out of each other though. So I
Oh,
could see that.
Yeah.
Speaking of eye, did anybody see Kingston's eye?
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
On Instagram
Yeah.
today, Eddie Kingston posted a video, and he was like, "This don't hurt. This don't hurt. None of this hurts, but this hurts." And bro, his eye is like
yeah.
bruised, like shit, bro.
Man,
But
it's
Kingston
not ballet.
laughed it off, bro. Whoa, literally, it's what he said. It's literally
Really?
what he said, Mr. Jacob. That's
Yeah.
literally what he said.
But yeah, CM Punk won that match. I think that's going to settle the feud with CM Punk and MJF. I think they're going to move on to
This is
Wardlow.
definitely the end all. If it wasn't, I don't think CM Punk would have come out with such an ridiculous entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that hates MJF's freaking jacket, his little robe? Take that Burberry shit off. It's one thing to have your scarf, but to wear a whole silk ass
But to have your
robe
scarf sewed into it.
like you about to go to the ring to make love, bruh. Take that shit off. And why the hell is MJF so damn tan? Fuck me.
Good question.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this dude spray tans like every week before Dynamite.
Yeah.
Every fucking week. I remember 1 week. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this. 1 week he was talking on the mic, and it was so hot in the building, bro. He had like sweat of the tan dripping off his fingers.
Yeah, the spray tan. Yeah.
Bruh, calm down. Cause look, Matt and Nick,
Yeah.
same damn thing. Calm down with the spray tan.
I know.
Dude,
Cody
I
was
agree with
doing
that, dude. So much. I agree.
I know when MJF and Cody was together, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And then Cody was spray tanned a lot.
Yeah.
I think Cody. I don't know who started it, but I mean it definitely the Young Bucks. I don't know if Kenny does that. No, I don't think he does.
I don't think
I
so.
don't know, man.
He does a lot of spray tan.
I don't know, bro.
AEW,
Listen,
some
the
wrestlers.
thing is with Matt and Nick, I think they just keep going until it looks good on them, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
need to worry about drying. Let's just go to the ring."
Yeah.
That's why if you really pay attention to their matches,
Yeah.
just zoom in a little bit. Look at all that sweat, bro. Sweat ain't supposed to be brown. You look
Yeah.
like a fucking carrot.
Just get a base, man. Just to get a base.
Yeah. I think Sammy stopped spray tanning. He's been looking a lot whiter recently.
Yeah. Oh man. Alex Tan. Control your narrative. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that.
Dude, same thing. I was actually talking to EC3 about that. Just newsflash. Me and EC3 go back, right? So me and EC3 were talking about that because I was telling him, hey, you've been trying to put me in shit. Why don't you make me a commentator? He's like, I don't see any use for commentators. I was like, well, are you really gonna do your whole movie thing with this thing? And I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he's going the movie route with this thing, bro. I think every pay-per-view is gonna look like a goddamn movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I know the first time he was playing this character, it was just him. I know he was control your narrative. Like he was going to show up in different promotions.
Bro, I was about to say, I was like, hold on, what character are we talking about, bro? This is him.
Yeah, that's all him.
This is him, bro. Homie video chatted me while he was pooping, and was literally like talking to me.
Really?
Yes, bro. Was literally talking to me, like all pumped up, bro. And I'm like, you're on the toilet, bro. Relax. You all hyped up, man. Chill.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what CYN does have. It has some pretty good signees. What I don't like is that everybody's kind of like a meathead.
Yeah, like Braun Strowman and...
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of meatheads.
Killer
like
Cross
half of all the signees are really big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it.
Aries isn't like that big, but
is like Eric Redbeard with them? I've seen a thing with him in
I don't know.
Control Your Narrative.
What the hell? But yeah, freaking yeah. See why? Control Your Narrative. I could have came up with a better name.
The next match, well, CM Punk won that match, and the next match is the Britt Baker versus. Yeah, the next match is Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship.
Hey, Connor, pause that for 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Right here. Fuck it, it ain't ballet.
That's
here, or right here, or right here, right here.
Damn.
Dang.
Fuck it,
It ain't ballet, and it's true.
You said it.
It's not
Yeah.
You
ballet.
said it.
He looks.
No.
But the next
But
match is yeah.
yep.
The next match is for the AEW Women's Championship, Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. I was going for Thunder Rosa in this match. I really wanted Thunder Rosa to win, but
Man, I'm
and
telling
overall, it
you.
was a pretty good match. It
It
was
good.
definitely better than the well, I thought it was better than the TBS
Mm-hmm.
title match. But,
Yeah.
Thunder
It's
Rosa
because
was
Britt
injured
Baker
going into
can
this
work.
match. Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
I
why.
know.
It's because Britt Baker knows how to work, bro.
Yeah,
True.
I know.
Good. It's so good.
I know Thunder Rosa was injured going into this match from the tag match they had on Dynamite,
Oh,
and she
for
did really
real?
good. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I heard. That she was injured going into this,
I know.
and she put on a heck of a match.
You know,
Consider that
if
she
I'm
was
not
injured.
mistaken, I think that's the injury that she retweeted and was like, "Huh, rumors," and like it was like the day
Oh,
before the
really?
pay-per-view. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see that.
Wow. Damn.
So maybe that whole thing was a rumor. I don't know. Uh,
You know, it's so hard to believe things these
certain
days.
things
You
on the internet. Yeah,
Rumor and innuendo.
know. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody still believes, that Fiend is going to return to WWE. So. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, but this match, I wanted Thunder Rosa to win, but Britt Baker did retain her title. But on this week's Dynamite, we got Thunder Rosa versus Layla Hirsch, and
Yeah.
I think whoever wins this match goes for the AEW Women's Championship.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
in 2 weeks, they're going to be in San Antonio, Texas, and I believe that's Thunder Rosa's hometown. So if we get Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa
Yeah.
again for third time,
And the
I
thing
think
is,
that
too,
Thunder Rosa will win it there.
yeah, and here's the thing, even if it is against
Mhm.
Jade, I don't think they would make a top talent like that lose. You know what I mean? I feel like there
The
would definitely
hometown,
be a
yeah.
title change
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Thunder
gonna
Rosa,
go.
she looked incredible yesterday. Her gear was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I loved her gear. She came out, I was like,
Um,
damn, what is that?
she always has awesome gear, man. Her gear is always on point.
I wonder if she gets her face painted or if she does it herself.
I've always wondered that myself too.
I used to think that about Jeff Hardy until I saw the backstage stuff, and I was like, homie
No,
does it
Jeff does his
himself.
own stuff. Yeah.
And then Dustin Rhodes does his own shit too.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. But here's the thing. If Britt Baker didn't have her managers out there, there'd be a new
I
champion.
think Thunder Rosa would have been champion. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree
There
with
would have been
that.
a new champion.
I totally
but
agree with that.
I'm surprised Jamie Hayter didn't do anything because Britt Baker is technically the one who
You know
cost
what?
Jamie Hayter at
Yes,
CBS
exactly, bro. I was
Mhm.
literally
tournament.
about to say that.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened with the storyline between them?
I think it's still
Yeah,
there. I think it's just dormant right now.
It's very dormant.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there was that the one instance where Rosa put the lockjaw in on Britt Baker.
Yeah,
If you remember that.
yeah, I know what you're
She
yeah.
did it without
Um,
she did it without a glove.
Yeah. Oh yes, I
I-
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
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 Yeah. But man, goddamn. That was a good match though. But
I just looked it up on Twitter, and it's got Layla Hirsch versus Thunder Rosa AEW Women's Championship Eliminator. So
Oh.
it's for whoever wins goes against Britt Baker for the women's title.
oh, she's losing it.
Yeah, Britt
Yeah,
Baker's losing
totally.
it,
She's losing
and I'm gonna.
Her time is
I
up.
And bro,
I
and
like
Rose
Britt Baker,
she's
but
so good, bro. Her character's
Yeah.
good. Her promo skills is good. Like she's good on the mic. It works. It works. And her little Thunder Driver. That's a great
Mhm.
move. It's awesome.
yeah,
And I'm thinking like
Uh,
Layla Hirsch is doing this new heel run. I mean, would it make sense for a heel versus heel title match? I mean, I'm thinking, the face has got to go for it.
Right. Yeah. Layla Hirsch is still a bit rusty.
Yeah.
She's not ready for a title yet.
Not yet.
You know what I
Not
mean?
yet.
Like, look,
Yeah.
there's some people in AEW that probably won't, get a shot at a belt, like,
Mhm.
or won't win a championship, like ever.
Yeah.
Like, like, here's the thing, bro. Put this in your head for a second. Orange Cassidy holding a 70-pound world heavyweight championship.
I don't think he needs a championship belt, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't, bro, because his
He doesn't
character
need it.
works.
Yeah.
His character
Exactly.
works. You don't need that
Yeah.
shit. If anything, that would probably tarnish who he is.
I agree.
Fucking Danhausen, world champion. He will be the one to defeat
Yeah.
Hangman Page, bro.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah.
I don't see that ever happening. Yeah. Yeah. But Britt Baker wins that match. And I think we're going to get that in 2 weeks. And we'll be here for it on the All Elite Zone. We'll have that live reaction on here. But the next match is Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy versus Darby, Sting, and Sammy. Now, this match, at first, I didn't know it was a tornado tag, but
Neither did I. I thought it was just a 6-man. I was like, okay, it's just a little 6-man tag. All right, cool.
And then Sting or someone brings out a chair, a trash can. I'm like, what the heck's going on? But then then the commentary mentioned it was a tornado tag.
Yeah.
In the spot with Sting, and it was 2 tables, right? Or
are we talking about the outside spot?
Yeah, I saw that spot. This old ass jumping off of balconies on tables.
Was AEW not prepared for table spots that night?
That's what I was thinking too, because
table broke that night. Sting went through what, 2 out of 4?
I think it went like one of them went flat, and then one kind of broke a little bit.
Right,
but there was like one that they put like because there was one that didn't break at all, and it just kind of fell.
That could have been so terrible. How old is Sting?
Yeah,
60?
He's in his 60s, like 64 or something like that.
Right, so 60 years old, and they made that man jump off a fucking.
Yeah.
He didn't dispute it. He didn't,
come on.
He didn't say no.
No, he didn't say no. And I think with all those tables and the way they were set up, they had kind of like that little wrapping over it, so just in case anything was to hit him or whatever. But that spot was okay. But then if you want to talk about a spot, you talk about the Spanish Fly off the top of the Minitron.
Oh, that was nuts.
Yeah.
The only thing I hated about that spot is that the table didn't break.
Right. It just went flat. And I'm thinking to myself, man, that has to hurt because I'm wondering who's taking the brunt of that whole thing. Is the guy doing the front flip or the back flip? Because it's both. See, it looks so horrible when they landed.
And that's the same thing. If Sammy would have like overstepped a little bit, they would have missed the whole goddamn table.
Yeah.
And that is a dangerous spot, bro. And that's one thing like AEW does is they're spot monkeys, bro. They're spot monkeys. They look for these high spots and you're like, let's do this. But sometimes, man, that shit, it could be dangerous.
I feel like they should leave the Spanish Fly in the ring, and I don't think they should take it outside the ring. I think Spanish Fly is a beautiful move, but in the ring.
Yeah.
I remember the crazy spots Jeff Hardy. Crazy spots Jeff Hardy did. He went up on the what was it? He went up on
the
scaffold.
Way up there on the scaffold,
scaffold.
He went up all the way up there. Did a swanton bomb. He may not have hit it, but that far up.
It looked good.
It looked awesome.
At least, and that's the thing, like with the Sammy and Isaiah spot, bro. Isaiah Cassidy is very good, by the way. I love like Private Party as a team. They are fucking good. Like that silly string that he did last night, that was cool how he did it off the guardrail.
Yeah.
Sammy threw him, came, did a silly string with Mark Quinn, came back around. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But when the table
Uh,
buckled, the little rungs buckled, I was like, oh, that kind of killed that spot for me.
Yeah.
I
Sammy's
know what you
always doing
mean.
that. And then Sammy does that
Yeah.
same thing. If you guys haven't noticed, he does that same exact thing. Anytime he does a crazy spot, he goes,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I've seen that.
And
Yeah.
and like, yeah, I remember one time he
He
looked
did
right at the
that.
camera and did that.
He did that 3 times already, bro.
Yeah. I want to go back to that comment, Alex Tan. Sting has
Yeah,
still got it. He's never lost it.
there
No, he
you
never
go.
lost it at all.
There you go. I
He,
agree with that.
of course, he's only
What you?
had tag and
The worst match
trios.
that Sting has had, like in this past, decade or so, was
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that wasn't even Sting's fault.
That was Jeff's fault
yeah,
because he was high as a kite.
Other than that,
Yeah,
bro,
that
Sting
was-
he definitely got it, bro. He hasn't lost it.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah.
good, bro. He's good on the mic still, and don't push him for a title or anything, but just let him keep doing his thing.
Yeah.
Let him have fun.
yeah.
I love it. I'm here for it. So, and I mean, if you ever want to
Yeah.
do Christian and Sting again, I'll watch it. I think you could probably
Yeah.
do something with that.
Yeah.
I want to see Sting's last match.
Mm.
Of course, it'd probably be an AEW. Sting and Darby.
Yeah.
I feel like that has to be it. I don't know who else would be because Lex Luger. I mean,
Like Darby
think he's
retires
just-
him.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see. Lex
All right, I'm gonna
Luger
go
as
work in
well.
the back now.
Put
I'm gonna go work
my
in the back.
Go sit in the
I don't
gorilla
have to wear
position now.
anything anymore,
Yeah. But the one thing I want to see before Sting retires, but I think he'll always be with AEW, probably backstage or something.
Yeah.
But I want to see
Yeah.
Sting and Darby with the Wolf Pack, the red face paint, just one time.
Yep.
I want to see
Yeah, that'd
that.
be dope. That'd be so dope.
Like I even told Darby that I told him that before, and he said he definitely wants to do that. Like that's one of his bucket list things to do with Sting.
I have Wolfpack Sting. That's dope.
There you go, bro. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Bring
With
it back.
the music too, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you've seen some of his like pay-per-view appearances or some of his like how they do like their weekly monthly type of small pay-per-views that are not pay-per-views but they're just live on Wednesdays, like Holiday Bash and stuff like that. He'll come out with the face paint kind of how he had in TNA. Back in TNA and Impact, he'll have like some of like the red going up or something,
Yeah.
Anytime I see that, I get happy
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh, the little kid in me sees that as the Impact's thing.
Let me ask you both a question.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Joker Sting? What do you think about that?
No,
No,
I really.
I didn't hate it. I didn't necessarily like it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I never really.
I like what he did with the colors though. Like he did that one face paint. The face paint looked ridiculous. He smeared the shit all over, right? But he had like the blue electric lightning tights, like that singlet.
Yeah.
He had the blue electric singlet, and that thing looked so awesome. Like even if I see it like to this day, I'm like, damn, that's such a nice outfit. I used to actually create that on every WWE game I had. I would go download that or create it somehow.
Yeah.
What about you, Connor?
Well, I never really witnessed the character, but from the face paint design, it was kind of like what Brody said. I didn't hate it. Wasn't my favorite, but it was still. I mean, like I could live with it. If you know what I mean. Yeah. But Sting, Sammy, and who was it? Sting, Sammy, and Darby. They won that match.
Yep.
Andrade again loses.
Wait.
Another
Let's talk
big
about
one.
how they won that match, though.
Oh,
that needs to be talked about. Okay.
with the coffin drop. I mean, I don't know if it was really a coffin
was that
drop.
what that was?
I mean, it was a miscalculation of a coffin drop. I'm not sure.
That to me
Yeah.
looked like a backwards headbutt.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Because I don't know
I feel
why
like,
he looked at that and was like, I can make that.
and I'm
Yeah.
thinking like if Matt was just a few inches, if Matt was just a few inches, closer to the corner, he would have
Yeah.
landed it.
Yeah. If you rewatch that finish, bro, literally his head like hit him in the back. Like
Yeah.
a nudge. Like grazed him. And then Matt just sold it like heavy.
He sold it anyway.
He sold it so heavy, bro. It's like getting swatted by a fly.
Then the last match on the entire card, we're finally at the main event, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and now, it was Hangman Page, the champion, versus Adam Cole, and like I mentioned before, we had another video game outfit. Adam Cole comes out with the Halo.
Yeah. Master
Yeah, I
Chief.
did notice that. That was pretty
Yeah.
badass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was actually made by an Instagrammer. He has like a shop and he makes like all these crazy ass singlets and stuff.
That's
But
cool.
that's where that came from, bro. It's crazy.
This match was a very good match, back and forth. Honestly, I was going for Hangman to win the match, but in this match, I really thought Adam Cole was going to win it. Like when Red Dragon came out,
Oh, dude,
I thought that
especially
was it.
when Kyle and
But
Bobby came out, I was like, oh shit. Uh-oh.
Shenanigans.
Uh-oh. Undisputed Era again. Uh-oh. But I don't know. It's not Hangman's time. It's not Hangman's time. Hangman hit him with the buckshot twice that match.
yeah, he even did
And
his
then,
own finisher.
bro, even Adam Cole hit his boom twice. And then he hit him with the knee, like the bare knee. And still,
yeah, I felt like that was.
Didn't he also hit him with the Panama Sunrise to the outside?
Yes.
Yeah, he hit him with that too.
Hell yeah, he did. And then the best spot of that whole match, in my opinion, bro, was the dead eye on the outside, and the table actually broke.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
the table did break that time, guys. So congrats to AEW for that one.
There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of I am the table spots on Botchamania in the next couple of weeks.
Be ready for the next Botchamania because
I am the table.
I literally said that as soon as I seen that first spot happen. I was like, I am the table, and then it happened with Sammy. I was like, I am the table. But that was a good match. Hangman, it's just not his time to lose that belt yet. For some reason I thought Kenny was gonna come out, but I guess not.
Yeah, like after the match,
I was really thinking that
I didn't care.
Go ahead, Connor. Can you hear me, Connor? You there?
Yeah, my
go ahead, man.
Going in and out. I was gonna say it didn't matter who was gonna win. I felt like Hangman or Adam Cole. I still feel like that Kenny Omega should have came out and No, I just feel like Kenny Omega should have done. Like, I feel like that since Don Callis was on the buy-in, that maybe Kenny Omega was going to do something with. He was going to attack Adam Cole or Hangman, but they didn't really build up to any what the next feud is going to be.
Right.
But this match was a very good match. I really, really thought that the Adam Cole had the match won several times in the match.
Yeah, me too.
But Hangman won the match. And the Dark Order came out. Well, first Red Dragon came out, and then Dark Order came out.
Yeah, they had that was the They had Hangman had a little equalizer being friends with Dark Order. Did you notice Dark Order's fucking vest?
Yeah,
More goddamn vest.
Yeah.
Hey, at least that vest looked good though. That was a good looking vest. It had Hangman's. You got the Hangman vest, and you got the Dark Order emblem on the
Mm-hmm.
back. You know, and then Hangman wore the most colorful tights I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
seen that man
yeah,
wear rainbow tassels before. But go ahead.
yeah. Um, but Hangman Adam Page did win the match. He went to the dark side. Well, he put that on Twitter that he had to go to the dark side to be able to win the match or something.
Mm,
I don't know if you guys seen that tweet or
Yeah.
what he put out.
mm.
But Hangman won the match. He retains his title, and it's his fourth title defense.
He
Brandon
just
Danielson
won from the
twice, Lance
buckshot,
Archer.
right? Wasn't it just the buckshot Larry he won with?
Uh, yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know he did the dead eye through the table. That should have finished him right there. I don't see how that didn't. But
yeah.
people are
He
resilient. How they go through tables like that?
yeah. Hangman and they really didn't leave like anything after this match. Like they didn't have anyone. I really thought Kenny Omega was going to come out and
Mm-hmm.
set up for something, but I'm curious to see who challenges for the world title next. I know it's not going to be
Mm.
MJF.
Nah,
I know that much.
nah. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Who could
Well,
who's
we
next
know
in line?
that
Who's number
Wardlow
one now?
has. We know that Wardlow has a chance at it right now.
Wardlow's going after that TNT title.
Yeah.
AEW is treating that TNT title like it's the second world heavyweight championship. And I think the
With
only
the
way you're going to
IC
be able to
belt.
do that is if, bro, and you know what? That's the problem. It feels like an Intercontinental Championship belt, but it's not supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a second world title, and it doesn't feel like it. And I think it's just because you're sometimes smaller people hold on to it.
Mm.
So
yeah,
it doesn't feel as heavyweight. You know what I mean? But like if
Right.
you took somebody on the caliber of Adam Cole and gave him that title, even though Adam Cole isn't a big guy, he's gonna look good with that title. He's gonna make that title feel like a world championship. Sammy doesn't really make
Yeah.
that title feel like a world title to me. You know?
yeah.
So if Wardlow gets that title,
I like
all right, I can believe that, bro. I can believe that.
when
Well, yeah.
Cody, uh, when Cody and Brody had the title, and
Yeah,
even Miro, they made it feel
yeah,
like a secondary world title.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love Darby and Sammy having a championship, but
Mhm.
I think Wardlow is going to bring if he when he I hope he wins it, but if he wins it, he's going to bring back that world championship feel to it. I feel like
Yeah,
Prestige. Bring the
yeah.
prestige to it.
Absolutely. And that's what that belt needs is like a good prestige. You know,
Yeah.
for me, in my
yeah,
opinion, Sammy is really good, but he's like for me, he doesn't really have a character. He's just kind of cocky. I think
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
why I can't really get behind him. It's just like he's just too
I
damn cocky. Like, bro, just put
I
somebody,
like it.
put this dude in his
I,
goddamn place, please.
yeah. I like it too. Whenever I like it too, like when Shawn Michaels kind of made the Intercontinental Championship belt like mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
back in the day, like nobody really cared about it until Shawn Michaels held the belt. Then it became that secondary, heavyweight championship belt. You know what I mean?
And I'm looking at the rankings.
Mm,
Like the last time they put him out was February 23rd. Adam Cole was number one, and number
yeah.
two was Will Hobbs, and number two was Will Hobbs.
Dang, he's all the way up there.
Yeah,
Homie must have
Oh
been
man.
racking up those dark elevation wins.
let me put
See,
it
I
on the
believe
screen.
no. See, that's believable though. That's very believable. I can totally see that.
Bruh.
Let me try to put it on the screen real fast. No, it's not what I wanted.
Hmm.
There is a share screen option, I think.
Yeah,
But Will Hobbs
Yeah.
number, so that would make him number 1.
Hmm.
And Will Hobbs is good. Will Hobbs is good, but damn, I didn't realize he was number 2 up there. God,
And see, that's the
see,
thing. I believe that
don't like
I
the
believe that if you give him a
ranking
good
stuff,
singles push,
bro.
man, it'll be
I don't
it'll
like
be
the
worth it.
ranking stuff whenever they give him. I don't like the ranking stuff when they start adding it towards like their dark squash matches and stuff, bro. I can't watch dark. I can't watch dark or elevation. The only time I can watch those is if like there's a really good match happening. Like
Yeah,
last
I know.
month there
Yeah, I know
was
what you mean.
a Sunny Kiss versus Joey Janela, and that was actually a really good like no holds barred match. That was really good. But
Mhm.
like everything else, bro, is just like, oh, freaking Eddie Kingston versus this random guy that came out the crowd. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to share screen it.
So you're saying like you don't consider Dark as canon as far as
Bro, Dark definitely should not be canon. Dark is literally a training place for all these people who are trying to get signed with AEW.
I do agree. I agree with that.
You know, it's like
For some reason,
every
it's not
once in
letting
a
me.
while you get a good match, but sometimes,
Yeah.
bro, like there was that girl Sky Blue, like she really proved herself on AEW Dark, but
Yeah.
then you've got some people who are just lost in the shuffle, bro. I used to train with Serpentico. I don't want to see him get squashed every
Yeah.
damn week.
Yeah.
Like when AEW first started on Dark, they didn't have Elevation. Like they had a lot of really good matches. Like they had
Yeah, they did.
George Janelle and Kenny
Yeah.
Omega in the Lights Out match.
Absolutely.
They had it was Cody Dustin.
They were pushing Dark Elevation as like almost a secondary show because I think that was before we had Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was about
Yeah.
that was about a few months before Rampage, or about a year or so before Rampage, I believe.
Yeah. And then
But when
Rampage
AEW
became their
first
second
started,
show,
Yeah.
Yeah, when AEW first started, they used to use they used some indie talent. Like that's how we got Chris Statlander,
Mm-hmm.
and some others. But they used to use a lot of their talent more. And I feel like that they have a stacked roster, and you can only do so much on TV. So you're gonna have to start
Yeah.
using your talent on Dark and Dark Elevation more. Like when you're expanding the roster so much that you're gonna have to start using them on Dark more.
Right, but what if they use a big talent and put that talent on Dark and just put it in a bunch of squash matches? That kind of diminishes like, who they are. The credibility for them, like, man,
It's
Scorpio,
all
you're
yeah.
good, but if you're winning 19 matches in a row on Dark, bro, I don't believe you're that great.
But it's
Like,
as far as like nobody, no, as far as like because not a lot of people watch it watching on YouTube. As far as it's you have a bigger audience watching on TV.
And that's the thing is like Rampage became their second show, and once Rampage became their second show, it was just like squash matches and indie talent. And I love indie talent. I love seeing indie talent, but just seeing everybody just get squashed, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
I want to watch wrestling. I don't want to watch squash matches, bro. If I want to watch squash matches, I'll watch all of Braun Strowman's WWE matches.
Dude, I agree with that. And then watch him break down the set just for fun.
Remember Wardlow? Do y'all remember when Wardlow was doing squash matches like every fucking week?
Oh, speaking of that, did you know that Wardlow also tried out for WWE at one point?
Yeah, I heard that on the Chris Van Vliet interview.
Yeah, he said that like there's a bunch of them, and he was the only one actually a wrestler.
Yeah,
and all the other ones were like Olympics athletes, or like not even actual wrestler.
Right.
And like he asked someone like, "Why are you even here?" Said,
yeah.
I don't know what they said back, but he said like, "Why are you even here?" I mean, like he's a legit pro wrestler, and they're just like, athletes from
Mhm.
different sports. Really, like how's
Yeah.
that going to
Yeah.
transition to a
Like from
you know
football and baseball, basketball, and stuff like that.
I mean, I know a lot of football players has become big
Become
time
wrestlers.
wrestlers.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You like Brock
Oh
Lesnar,
yeah, Lex
Goldberg.
Luger was Lex Luger played for the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but I will say on Rampage, not all the matches on like here recently they've been having the Serena D 5 minute challenge.
Oh yeah, dude. What's
Um,
up with that,
Yeah,
bro? Like,
I feel like that they should give the women an actual like at least 10-15 minute match on Rampage instead of this
yeah.
like
I
if
feel
you're
like
gonna do that, put it on dark.
what they're trying to do though. I think they're probably gonna bring somebody in who's gonna
Yeah,
be that person that shocks everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And listen,
yeah,
there's a few WWE releases recently in the last couple of months, and those releases have
Hmm.
been some really good female talent. All right, look, Keith Lee.
That's true.
yeah,
Listen, Keith Lee's wife is a damn good wrestler. Okay, and she happens
Oh
to be
yeah.
released. All right, and if
yeah.
I don't know why they brought Mercedes Martinez in. She sucks.
yeah. But I will say on Rampage recently that they've had some pretty good matches.
Mhm.
Jay Lethal and Ricky Starks was really good.
Yeah, so good, man.
Yeah.
I
What
really
was the
like
other
that
one
one.
this last week? Darby, Sammy, and Andrade was really good. Like
For
here
the
recently they have
TNT
been putting
title,
some
bro. That was the highlight of that show, bro.
yeah.
Mm.
Christian and Ethan Page is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good seeing
Yeah.
Christian back in the ring.
Yep.
Uh,
I was very happy to see Christian come out. And he had some really cool tights. It reminded me
yeah,
of like his old the WWE days, He had the red and the yellow and the different
yeah.
colors. It was awesome.
Um, but yeah,
Eh,
Hangman won the main event. Really no one going into the next rivalry, but I can't for some reason it's not letting me do the screen share.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure this out. But in the rankings, like this is from February 23rd, but Will Hobbs would be number one, and
Okay. Who would be number 2?
see this is not really updated, but it's got Wardlow at number 2, Wardlow at 4, and Dante Martin at 5.
What?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure once
Whoa.
they update. I'm pretty sure once they update this, it's going to change a little bit.
It's got to
Hmm.
because Dante's with
Yeah.
his brother now.
Yeah,
Right.
So I don't see him going after any big titles or anything.
I
Like
think once
I
they
Not
can see
yet.
update
him.
it,
Don't get me wrong. I can definitely see him and his brother winning the tag titles.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
They are, dude. Top Flight is really good.
yeah. Let me go into the other divisions.
AEW's tag team division is just like really good,
It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
bro. Yeah, man. They got some pretty good teams in the tag division, bro.
In the women's rankings, Thunder Rose is number 1, but
Yeah.
she's bumped down, and Layla Hirsch was number 2. Number 3 is Serena D, 4 Anna Jay, and 5 Red Velvet.
Hmm. Interesting.
Red
And
Velvet need to get the hell off that list.
and in the tag division, in the tag division, it's the Acclaim number 1, House of Black 2, Private Party 3, Gun Club 4, and FTR 5.
Okay, now make a
Wow.
number 1 contenders match with House of Black and
Yeah,
the Acclaimed.
There you go.
Give
yeah,
give me Max Caster rapping, freestyling on Malachi.
Oh, that'd be dope.
yeah.
That's what I need. Give me.
I never thought about that, man. I never thought about that. I want to hear that now. I want to hear that now.
Yeah.
Like I always look forward. Like every time I hear the Acclaim's music, I always look forward to
To the
Max
freestyle.
Caster's promo. Like, what's he going
Bro.
to say next?
Right.
And this last Wednesday, or
Oh,
it was
man.
a few weeks ago. I hate to bring this up, but the Russia and Ukraine stuff.
yeah.
I'm surprised he
Mhm.
didn't bring that up.
Yeah.
But
Because boy, he listen.
ro-
I think he knows
he got
about his
around it though.
controversial stuff. All right, like he knows he got in trouble for that shit and almost got fired before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Khan, bro, he's lucky that Tony Khan has a little bit of a heart and was like, listen, I'll give
Yeah.
you a slap on the wrist, bro. We don't want to see you in like 30 days. Come back next month.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was
Brought
all
up
about
Kane and
So
everything.
I'm glad he didn't.
that was all
Yeah.
because of that freestyle that he shot one day, and he was talking about like some shit he shouldn't talk about.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, Hangman won the main event. If I was gonna put anyone against Hangman at the next pay per view is Double or Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If Kenny Omega comes back, maybe
I know for damn sure.
Hangman
Kenny
at Double
comes
or
out, bro.
Nothing, but
Kenny's gonna feud with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
forgot about
This
that.
is just in the making, bro. Because right before he left,
Yeah.
they were just button heads all the time. And I was like, it's gonna happen, it's
Mhm.
gonna happen. And then Kenny's like,
Yeah.
listen, I've been hurt for over a year. I got like 29 injuries. I need to go heal. Bro, you should have been healed.
Mhm.
Why are you still here?
Yeah.
Good
I still
point.
can't
Good
wait for
point.
that Kenny Omega. I still can't wait for that Kenny Omega Young Bucks versus Adam Cole and Red Dragon 6-man tag. I know what's coming. But once
Oh
Kenny
It's
man,
Omega's
gotta
that's
back,
going
happen.
to be a
It's
block.
gotta
That's gonna be
happen.
on a pay-per-view though. I can see that maybe being a
yeah,
pay-per-view,
definitely.
bro. Because that's a
Yeah,
good ass.
that's so money right there,
Yeah.
though, man. I
Good
mean,
ass match right
it's a
there.
total pay per view caliber match.
Now, do you ever see Hook becoming champion?
TNT champion.
Um,
Yeah, I
agree.
think so.
Maybe TNT champion. You know, some freaking
maybe
marks, bro. Some of these marks want him to be a world title. They want him to be a world champion. A belt bigger than him.
He's
if
no Rey
he
Mysterio.
does if he does win the world title, it's going to be like in years.
Yeah,
But
Mhm.
yeah, Hook's got championship material on
he
him.
does.
Like
He
definitely
really does.
TNT champion for sure.
If he gets older, bulks up a little bit, you
Yeah.
know, then because he got the crowd behind him.
Oh
The
yeah,
crowd's behind him every step of the way.
they're behind him.
Like,
They were behind him from the time he walked into the ring. Like the first time he walked in that ring, and started doing matches. They were behind him.
and the
So
thing
he
is,
already
bro,
has it built. He already has that. You know.
yeah, exactly, and he's good, and that's the
Yeah.
difference. He's good, bro. There's so many times, they
Yeah.
bring in people, and you're like, meh. But when you see Hook wrestle, you see him doing, the side uranagis and different stuff like that, bro.
Mhm.
Side sayanagi and different judo takedowns and stuff, bro. And he's doing them so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the last match on the Revolution card. I thought the pay per view was very great for the first pay per view of the year. Lots of top notch matches, bloody matches. I mean,
This was
like,
AEW's WrestleMania.
You know
yeah,
what?
definitely.
I do
This is
agree with
AEW.
that. It's probably one of the best shows they put on since they've been in business.
Yeah.
One of the best shows they
But
put
like,
The last pay-per-view was good, but I missed so much of it that I had to do a replay 2 days later because Bleacher
Mhm.
Report sucks.
on.
I know what you're
Purchased
talking
it
about.
and I was like, oh, okay, it's like 9 o'clock. Let me rewatch it. Nope, you gotta wait 2 days.
Oh, that sucks.
I was like, come on, man, you need a better system.
Man, at least with Peacock, you can just
Yeah.
watch it right after it's done.
That's one thing. That's
I
one
wish-
thing I feel like is the biggest downside of AEW is their not their pay-per-view schedules, because I really like how they do like the non-pay-per-view live stuff on Wednesday, their little events, Beach Bash and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Beach Break, not Beach Bash. What the hell is that? But what I like is what I don't like is that they you got to go through all these like different networks in order to find the pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I have DirecTV
Yeah.
and AT&T. So I'm like, why can't I just order it off my TV, bro? Why I gotta go download this app and then hopefully get into my Bleacher Report and hope that I make it there on time? Like,
Yeah.
and that's the
I
thing
wish
with
for the pay-per-view.
WWE. This is one thing that they have over them right now is their pay-per-view. The way they market their pay-per-view is a lot better, as far as like sales and stuff. Because with WWE, you can just you got your Peacock network or whatever. You can just watch it there.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wish Fight TV was available to order in the U.S. I know, like international, it was, but I
No,
prefer Fight.
I heard
Mm.
Fight TV
I
is
prefer
like the
Yeah.
best.
I prefer Fight TV over Bleacher Report any day. Like I've
Yeah.
watched Impact pay-per-views. I've watched AEW stuff on there.
Now, correct me
So
if I'm wrong.
oh
Wasn't Fight TV available for us at one time?
yeah,
Yeah, I
at one
believe
time it
so.
was.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Because I
yeah.
remember using that app, bro, like years ago. I remember actually using my computer and HDMI. Like I would use the HDMI
Mm.
connected to my television like that.
Yeah, I know.
with
Yeah, I know
Fight
what you're saying.
TV.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Now I got to
But
resort and go to watchwrestling.com and hope I could find a good stream.
but I definitely prefer the pay-per-views on Saturdays instead of Sundays. Like it's
Yeah,
always
Yeah.
it's always tiring going to work the next day. And I mean, I know they try to do pay-per-views on like holidays, like
Mhm.
hmm
but like Full Gear is really the only pay-per-view that's on a Saturday. But I prefer all of them on Saturdays, really. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the card. We'll be back here for AEW for Dynamite. We'll be back here
I'm
for
good.
our live reaction.
No,
Yep, and then
we'll
we'll
be
be back
back
for
tomorrow for dark.
yeah. Always I like I watch all their programming. Like I keep up with the records. Every time a match happens, I keep up with the records, and they can't tell me like a match like the records aren't accurate
There
because
you
I
go.
know on the AEW roster, Serpentico had 5 wins, and I had it written down on my phone.
Yeah.
He all of a sudden he's bumped up to 12 matches.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well.
I don't know how that happened. All of a sudden, but
And here's the thing.
I
Here's the
mean,
thing, though. If you look at some of the other dark events, some of those events on YouTube, bro, are like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
yeah.
By the time my wife gets off of
Uh,
work, it's like 9:30, and I'm like, bruh, I gotta put my son to bed. I gotta sit right here and watch this for 2.5 hours, and then hope that I can get on PS4. Come on,
yeah.
too much of a challenge for me.
Right. It's a bit
Where's
of a
my
chore.
platinum?
Yeah.
Where's my platinum at?
But yeah, we'll be back for Dynamite Wednesday and Rampage Friday.
Yeah.
And follow us on the link in the description below. Our all the All Elite's own social medias, our Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch, and soon to be on Instagram. We're meaning to do that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The gram.
On the ground.
And definitely keep up with our social medias because I'm currently working on some special guests. Hopefully to get on pretty soon. But yeah, we'll be back for Dynamite on Wednesday.
Peace.
See ya.